YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph. Fellas, please be respectful in the comments. No, I did not fuck. She's not my type. That is just what it is. But I just really want you guys to really enjoy the video. Really watch the video and take down notes. Please, please, respectful in the comments. Thank you. Bobby.
Millionaire? No, I never read
Automatic
that.
millionaire?
Nah, what's that about?
Just investing, like meaningless spending. Right?
Okay.
And like how $5 a day, $10 a day, like if you just start investing it now, will make you millions in the long run. So,
I read Rich Dad Poor Dad.
I don't know if I've read that.
Oh, okay. I never read that. Tell the camera what's your name.
Kate.
Kate.
Hey y'all.
Y'all, this is Kate.
How are you? Okay.
She's doing good. I'm doing good.
Yes. Both doing good.
We doing good. So we're gonna ask her some questions. I just wanted to show y'all how she looks, and I'm gonna get in the camera as well. All right,
Okay.
peace, y'all. It's nice.
My room.
Uh huh.
Right.
Mhm.
And then, so I pay for a 2-bedroom because of my need for closets.
Uh huh.
And, you know.
Real nice. You got a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have a problem. So I'm like can start my own mini boutique, like through my house.
Uh huh.
And then the obviously kitchen.
Yes, she's wearing a long blouse, guys.
Sorry.
No, you good.
And then yeah, this is I have a friend staying here, so this is all her stuff.
Oh, it's all good.
You know, the
This is nice, y'all.
So my second bedroom has dressers,
Nice.
the day bed, all that kind of stuff. And then this one, obviously, like dresses.
Nice.
Shopping cart.
That's nice. Look at this, y'all. This is nice. This is in Texas. I'm not gonna tell y'all where, but this is in Texas. I live in Texas. Y'all don't know. Well, I live in Austin. That's all y'all need to know. Okay.
That's how you.
You is you good? First, here's the question.
Let's turn this off. Yeah.
You good?
There we go. Okay.
So the first series of questions. Look at the cat. The first series of questions I'm gonna ask you is what is the main reason why women cheat? And you could be 100% honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, be 100% honest, be 100% transparent.
Okay. Main reason that women cheat.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of difficult because honestly, like, I haven't cheated.
Uh-huh.
Does that make sense? And so, the way I view things is like, if I have the urge to cheat, I shouldn't be with the person.
Right.
Right. Jackson, you are not helping. Come here. And so, I guess I would think, insecurities in themselves. The fact that they're with the wrong person. The person is not fulfilling the expectations they have for the relationship. Whether it's sexual, whether it's financial, whether it's attention. And I think people not understanding each other's love language or communication. Right. And so
makes sense.
if you think, for example, my love language, I'm very affectionate, I'm a giver, I'm a caretaker, I'm like that person.
So you like the words?
Yep, I like the words, I like the, forehead kisses, I like the touching, I like that.
The reinsurance.
Yeah. And whereas like guys I've dated before are like, bruh, why are you always touching me? And I'm like, I just want to have my hand.
Right.
Like, I don't care if it's my toe, you can be over there. But like I just, that physical, like, right? So that's one of the ways I express love. But if I'm not receiving that back because he doesn't understand that's how I feel loved, right? That could be an issue. Okay. Temptation, social media. Like, do you understand?
That's the next question I'm gonna ask you in a minute. I'm gonna ask you that after I ask
Okay, yeah.
Now, a woman that's married to a guy, let's just say she's married to a guy, and he's providing these resources for her, 6-figure earner. Everything is good as far as financially, right? But as far as him being sexually pleasing to her, him being sexually attractive to her, do you think that women really fake stay in those relationships and they cheat on the side, or do you think that women stay in those relationships because for the kids,
the security or the kids,
for the kids or the security sake? You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. People stay in dead end relationships all the time.
Right.
Like, I mean, my job in my job, half the thing I do is nutrition coach and turns out life coach, because it's like, okay, I'm teaching you to do all these things. You're not doing them because you're stressed about this situation, and this is now flooding into every aspect of your life.
Right.
And I think people are really good at settling. I think people are really good at being like, well, at getting comfortable. And they don't always know how to be happy, nor are they okay being happy by themselves.
Right.
And so if a woman, I mean, we like sex just as much as y'all like sex.
Oh, whoa. Like, say that again for the camera.
We like sex just as much as y'all like sex, if not more. But like, the thing is so there can be, I guess, if they cheated, if they weren't getting what they needed,
get them dug out.
Like,
right.
Like, you know, if you're not, but I think that, see, that's where I think sometimes women can be worse than men. So it's,
y'all hear that?
And vice versa. Well,
vice
it depends on the person.
It's not just black and white. It's a balance. You got certain men out here who have wives and girlfriends who are actually doing them. The wives and the girlfriends are probably doing them right, sort of say, from what they can see, but they would still cheat on their girl just because they can, for no reason. Right? I don't encourage guys to cheat, but I do say, if you're gonna do it, make sure it's worth it, man.
Yeah, and if you're gonna do it, why are you with her?
Yeah, that's
like if your woman is not pleasing you sexually, mentally, emotionally.
But some men do the same thing. Like some men stay in, and they just use the woman as like a security blanket. Yeah. Some women are naive; they don't know. Yeah. Now, the next question I'm gonna ask you. I've seen your social media. You do got a way bigger following than mine, right? It's crazy.
I think you do definitely.
Yeah, right. So, one thing I want to ask you is, how many DMs from thirsty ass guys you get, like, let's just say, on a regular basis, or when you download it? I'm not trying to call you anything. I'm just saying, when you say you got on a date after you was bored, how many messages have you got in the first day, and how many dudes on a consistent basis hit you up?
I can show you DMs of guys that have been messaging me for years without a single response.
Y'all hear that?
And I have, so let's see, I'll just show y'all.
Jesus.
So if I post one picture, average, sorry girl, hey, if I post one picture, I would say average DMs over a day or 2 days, 50 to 100.
Jesus.
50.
Do y'all hear that?
And so people get pissed off. They're like, why didn't you respond? I'm like, bruh, if I responded to every single motherfucker in my DMs, that's 2 seconds of my life, multiplied by I don't give a fuck. If I don't know you, you don't get my time.
Right.
My time's valuable.
Right.
So, and time is money.
Right.
And if I don't know you, the only chances I'm going to respond to you is if you're fine as fuck.
Right.
That is basically it. Or you're my type, or I see something that I like or interested. Right?
Right.
So, if you just look, for example, so this is just this is 1 hour, so for today 20 hours,
Jesus,
so a day ago, and still I forget to read some of them, so,
and all of them is hard eyes, fellas, ain't none of them worth any substance. Sorry, back up. Now, what I'm trying to show you guys is, what she's about to show you is, put it up to the camera.
Can you see it? Okay, so we're not trying to call anybody out here. This is, so let's get to the end of 2 days. Hold on.
Oh my God.
So we're still on 2 days. Hold on. Okay, so we're right here, 2 days. So I don't know how many that is. Can y'all see this? I hope you can. I might be tilting it. I don't even know.
They can see that.
They can see that.
The camera's wide enough. Fellas, listen. None of these conversations are anything with substance. They're
nothing.
It's just hard eyes.
Hard eyes.
Hard eyes, and that's it. I've been following her. I've been following her, and we've been following each other for a while. And it was never me on some thirsty shit. I hit her up and I asked her, hey, I want you to interview you for my YouTube channel. And she said, when? I said, I'll be in town. And then, like, yesterday we were supposed to interview, right? But check this out. It was on her. So she said it was her bad. And I said, okay, you got to make it up to me. She said, okay, whatever you want to do, we can do it tomorrow. Right? That was her words, right?
Yeah.
And now we're here tomorrow. So what I'm saying is my conversation had substance behind it. It had value under it. I'm not thirsty. And that's what I want to show you guys. You don't have to be thirsty.
Thirst actually is for, I think for someone that's looking for that attention and that wants that attention, maybe that helps. For me, it's like, okay, you're just another one.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
You're just another orbiter in my DM. That's it. That's all you are. Now, this is another thing I want to ask you. Nice vision board. I got one of those at home as well. This is another thing I want to ask you. Why, be 100% honest.
Yeah.
Why do girls like bad boys other than the nice guys? And you can give me one reason, you can give me 3 reasons, but I want you to be 100% honest. Or what should I say? Why would girls fuck the bad boys but not fuck the nice guys? Yes.
Well, I would think, like, for one, and it again goes to the intrinsic, like, part of the person, like, right? So if I'm not, for example, very secure in myself, right? How do I say this?
Say however you need to say it. Cuss, do whatever you gotta do.
Oh, just to say it, just be completely open. I guess we're fixers. Right? You want to be the woman that's gonna change this player, like, and be like out of all the women he chose me. Right?
Y'all hear this?
But until a man, and this is where it took me a long time to realize this, because I was the same way. I was like, let me show you how amazing I am. You'll fall in love with me. I'm gonna I'll cook for you, like, sexually, like, give you head, like, do all that kind of stuff. Like, I will be the best person for you, the wifey material. I used to meal prep and bring my guys lunch. I'm like a caretaker. That's how I show love, right? And I'd bring home presents. Like, I'm just that's just who I am. And I was determined to be like, this man is gonna fall in love with me.
And he
There's
never
no
does.
way. Well, the thing is if he's not ready, I can't change that. If he's not happy where he is as a man, I can't change that.
Exactly.
And it took me a very long time to realize that, because even, I don't feel like if you were to ask my exes, I don't feel like they'd have a lot of negative to say about me at all. One of my exes, like, on and off for a long time, he didn't want anything, and he always said, he's like, Katie, you were the sweetest woman. If I would have met you before all of this trauma through relationships, and his baby mamas are crazy, I would have married you. Like, and even to the point where when I started dating someone else, he was convinced, he's like, I was convinced y'all were going to get married, but I just knew he was the one to end it, because at that point I wasn't going to, because I was so crazy about him, right? But he realized, he's like, I don't even know if I want marriage, and I know that's something you want, and he cared about me enough to end it, right? So, but it wasn't like, it was the you're gonna fix this person, you're gonna make it. No. But the nice guys,
okay
nice guys, see, this is the thing that sucks. Usually really super nice, genuine guys are not crazy attractive.
Y'all hear that?
Because the crazy, sexy, attractive ones have women all over them, and they're like, you do see those random ones, but they're wiped up, right? And so not a lot of the guys that are ready to settle down, that are ready to stop being single, are they're just not
boyfriend material type.
Yeah. Does that make sense? Whereas, like, the nice guys, because think about it from a male's perspective, females. I can't be ugly and be a bitch. Like,
yeah,
you can't.
I hear that.
You can't be unattractive and be cocky as fuck. Like,
y'all hear
you
that?
just can't.
But when you're attractive and you run the asshole game, does that make him just so much more hotter?
Well, no. It depends on the woman.
Right.
Depends on what she's attracted to.
Okay.
I'm not going to date someone that is disrespectful, that disrespects my time. Or, like, if you're an ass, like, you don't get my time.
Right.
But, again, I know plenty of women that have stayed with guys, they've cheated on them, have done shit, and it's like they're getting hurt and getting mad, and it's like, what did you think was going to happen?
But if they get the nice guy...
it might not be challenging enough for them.
It's not challenging. It doesn't challenge her ego.
But
enough.
she's probably not ready for the nice guy.
And there's another question. When do you think she'll be ready for the nice guy? Be honest.
When she's actually ready for something real.
I hear that.
And not a lot of women are there.
I hear that.
Most are hopping a lot, or hopping either from relationship to relationship.
Or they did.
Either that too, date to date. Like, if you're constantly investing time in all these randos and investing time in all these people that are not going to add to your life, that are not going to be influential in it, like, you're not going to be able to invest in yourself. And to get yourself to the point where you can add to your relationship, where you can be totally alone, so that the people that you have in your life are the people you want, not who you need.
Do you feel like nice guys have, like, nice guy sex with women? Like, they... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, you women want someone that's aggressive in bed, right? Do you feel like nice guys are a little bit too soft? And then, like...
Not necessarily. No, I wouldn't say. I would say, like, no, not necessarily. But, I mean, I can only speak on my own experiences. So, I feel like if you're... There's a difference between being nice and being respectful and being a pushover.
Y'all hear that?
Like,
so it's a difference between being nice and being respectful. Now, I tell y'all, don't be nice, but be respectful. Respectful is the balance. So respectful is you respect her opinion, but you don't have to, oh, baby, okay. You ain't got to do all that, right? You know what I'm saying? So, now another question I want to ask you. Do you like more of the pretty boy type guy, or do you like guys that are more like the rough Ghost off Power or Denzel Washington off Training Day of that sort? And can you explain your reason why?
See, I'm like, and this is again my own personal preference. I'm very much like into fashion, into makeup, girly girl, right? I need my man to be manly. Like, I need my man to be like and rough and I feel protected. Like, I want to feel like the woman. I want to feel like the female. Like, I want to feel like you are taken care of. I want to feel taken care of.
So when you see a guy always in the, my bad for cutting you off, but when you see a guy always in the mirror and looking at himself, you know,
there's a difference between having style and having fashion and being put together. Yeah. Right. And being feminine. Right. Or being not as masculine, or being not dominant.
Can you give me some examples of being not dominant?
Oh, God.
Be honest, 100%.
I know, I'm trying. I'm trying to think of some examples, because usually, my thing is and this is again probably why I might be single, is because I don't give second chances. If we didn't hit it off, if like the 3 hours I gave you of my life, like we didn't have a vibe, there's not much.
Do y'all hear this?
That I'm not gonna put time into it.
Let me tell you. Okay, I had a. Okay. No, you good. So, you good?
We're
all
good.
Right. So, now another thing I want to say is, I forget what I was gonna say. Yeah. So you said you give guys one chance.
Yeah.
So if a guy, say if a guy doesn't perform right, do you give him another chance, or it depends?
It's not necessarily on the, like, I would say performing, like you're not on stage. It's the whole feel of the night. Yeah. Right. The vibe. So the whole vibe of the night. You know, and the way I look at it, like I said earlier, time is money. Right. I work 50 to 70 hours a week. Damn. There's if I give you 3 hours of my time, that's 3 hours I could have been sleeping. That's 3 hours I could have been hanging out with my cats. That's 3 hours I could have been watching a completely pointless show. Right. That probably would have been better for my stress than going on this date, right? So if 3 hours, it's not easy, the conversation isn't easy, he's not, you can be fine as hell, but if we don't have conversation, this is, your looks go, right? So if we're not able to communicate, if we're not able to laugh, if you don't laugh and I don't laugh, I'm not about that either. Cause
go ahead, keep going.
I'm like, if you don't laugh at my jokes, I need you to laugh at my jokes. You know what I mean? So, if you don't have that vibe, it's like, why would you waste time?
Right.
That's I think what people do is they get these expectations of who they want this person to be, and they're like they fall in love with potential, and they invest all this time into someone that's not going to be. And the way I look at it, I'm like, if it's meant to be, like, we'll hit it off like that. And if not, then if we cross paths again and then we do hit it off, but I'm not going to put extra effort into making it.
Now let me ask you this question right quick. For a guy who's just really attractive, right? What would turn you off about that guy if you like y'all start talking? Say he's really attractive, but as soon as y'all start talking, something to turn you off. Like what would you think that'll turn you off? His vibe, his confidence.
I think there's not confident, there's confident, and there's cocky, right? And so, if you were cocky and you were just talking about yourself, and like that would turn me off completely. Again, if you're dumb, I don't do dumb. I just can't, because I feel like I'm decently intelligent, so I want to be able to talk about crazy situations or a lot of ideas or future goals or that kind of stuff.
Right.
But so dumb, not respecting my time.
Okay.
That would be a big one for me. And not communicating well.
Okay.
But instantly, you mean?
Now let me ask you this. If a woman is at the gym, and this is for the guys that need to know this. Say you work out at a gym and a woman is constantly looking at you, but she blocked you on Instagram. But every time she sees you and you guys are working out, she's always constantly staring at you. What do you think that is? Do you think she has a boyfriend?
Do you have a previous history with her?
No.
No previous history, and why would she block you on Instagram?
I don't know. Say you made a comment of some eyes on one of her pictures.
Oh, okay. And she blocked you?
But every time you're in the gym, she's always staring at you. You catch her looking at you.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, I've never done that. So, maybe she is, I would think boyfriend.
Boyfriend?
I would think, that's what I would think, is that you don't want to put yourself in that temptation. I mean, I block people for dick pics or being rude. Those.
Y'all hear that? Boyfriend.
Probably boyfriend.
So I try to tell y'all, boyfriend.
Because there's no other reason you would.
Thank you. Now, what is a sign of a chick always constantly looking at you in a venue, at a gym, at a shopping center? Why do she constantly look at you, and what is she saying when she's always looking at you?
If you're attractive, she wants you. But if you're not, you're funny looking, that might be another reason.
Right.
But,
Ain't no woman gonna be staring at no funny.
I mean, you could be, really, I don't know, move funny or do shit at the gym, you don't see,
But that'll be, once in the blue moon, though. But, every time she sees you...
if you keep on eye-fucking the shit out of somebody, you are attracted to them, whether you can... make that happen,
or not.
You're still attracted. You're not. It's that's the crazy thing to me is that people will get mad. Couples will get mad. That, why'd you look at her? Because you were looking at her too. She's an attractive human being. We're not. All of a sudden, you're in a relationship. It's attractive people didn't just go away.
Y'all hear that?
They didn't just disappear.
Right.
And so I think that we expect people to not look. I'm gonna check out an ass too. That, I get it.
Yeah.
Don't stare.
Right.
Don't
stare,
be rude
yeah.
and don't do it with me.
Right,
I get you. There's I'm not gonna look a guy up and down and be like, oh, his gray sweats though. When I'm with you.
Yeah, hear that?
That's just straight up disrespectful. And so, if you keep on checking, when you're getting.
I be trying to tell. Now. Now, what if the guy she constantly do that 2 days in a row? And then now she's like, damn, is he gonna approach me? I believe the woman is damn, he's not even confident. He's not even gonna approach me.
No, because I mean, I have my gym crushes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I work at a gym, so I get to stare at pretty people all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that you never know what someone's situation is.
Uh-huh.
Like, he could think you're fine as hell, but he has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And so like, I know the guys that I look at, we've made eye contact, like, I know you're attracted to me.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you haven't approached me because I work there, whether you haven't approached me because you have someone, I don't necessarily assume they don't have confidence. But then again, too, I'm also confident enough to, if I really want to talk to him, I'll go up and talk to him.
Or you would be in his vicinity for him to make an easy approach.
Or I'll make some side comment, or like do the eyes, and then you're like, oh yeah, she definitely wants me to talk to her. Like, we can do a lot of body language to get you to come up.
I know this already.
Women are manipulative.
I know.
Men are manipulative.
Uh-huh.
When you know how to play the game and you know how to get what you want, I would go up to someone, because like, what do you got to lose? What's going to change?
All she can say is no, right?
All she can say is no. Your life did not get worse, or it did not get better. It did not change.
I try to tell these
like,
dudes
the worst thing you can do is nothing.
Exactly.
So,
that's about it. That's the interview. Fellas, don't forget to like my shit, comment, subscribe, holla back at your boy. That was good.